Scorpio, how you guys doing? So we are now dealing with your monthly reading. This is obviously going to come out before anything does over on YouTube. I'm going away on the 22nd, which is because it's the 19th today. So I'll be having a couple of days break and then we're back to it. Okay, but obviously if you're on Patreon, you'll start seeing videos that may or may not come over on YouTube. I'm deciding whether to take Scorpio off and put in its place maybe Libra, because I've took some off YouTube and put them on here only. So I really don't know the direction of where it's going, but if you are a part of Patreon, you will always get your readings here. Okay, don't forget, very important, we're also coming from year 6, which is 2022, transitioning over into 2023, which will be year 7. Okay, so we'll be experiencing people being left and going towards 6 of Cups, destruction of family, and also relationships, divorce, situations like that. When we were in 5, we were experiencing COVID, which would have been temperance, so hospital appointments, going in and out of hospital, blah blah blah, illnesses and all that sort of stuff. Year 6, now caring, providing, home, house, family. Okay, people in toxic situations of family of 6, which is Gemini and Capricorn. Okay, so toxic family, toxic situations, divorce, planning on leaving, waiting for divorce. That's what a lot of us went through, or what a lot of people did, of toxic relationships in and out. Okay, 7 is going to be the major arcana of the Tower and also the Chariot. Okay, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Okay, so we're all going to be transitioning of new beginnings that are all coming up. Okay, so let's see. So if you want more of that, that will be over on the silver or gold tier, mainly the gold tier. Okay, so let's see. So for Scorpio's general overview for their month of December 2022, what have they got coming up for Scorpio? So you got a Leo that you could be with for a lot of you. So coming out of this 5 of Wands, trying to forget the argument, okay? Trying to relax the energy and stop anticipating and creating aggression, okay? Because it can be an intimidated energy, okay? I've been thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking, and now I'm trying not to think so much because the 5 being in reverse, okay? Realising that my tactics of the game of Michael doesn't play. It doesn't work. I don't want to play, right? So why don't you want to play? Because I don't. Okay, so let's see. I don't want to argue about it. So someone refuses to argue. These 2 came up in the, could have been the Leo reading itself. It was Leo with the 5s here. Okay, and I said this can either be an Aquarian, a life path 8, or both, and a 5 energy here. Okay, so Scorpio, what's going on with Scorpio through December? So you got the 10 of Cups. So there is good energy that is here. Is just try not to argue with someone. So if you're finding the other person not responding, try not to look for a response, okay? Or this other person, try not to look for a response, okay? So let's see, Scorpio, what they got coming up for December 2022. So you've got a married couple and you've got an ending of a couple also. So it's waiting for a divorce, or for some of you for transition in a relationship. Yeah, waiting for the relationship to take form and shape here. Okay, because there's definitely a relationship here, and there's definitely a couple, and a married couple, or a long-term standing couple. They've been seeing this person for a very long time. Yeah, 6 of Cups. It's also family. Okay, so we're still in year 6. So there's transitions that are going on within the relationship that is present. Okay, within the month of December. And the Death card can talk about the anticipation of waiting to end the environment, okay, which is here, 5 of Wands. Learning through the rest of 6 about the relationship partner, their flaws, their do's, their don'ts, the partner, okay. That's what you've been learning through year 6 about your partner that you're with, okay, that you're with the majority of the time. So let's see. Scorpio for December. So there you go. So you got Sagittarius, Taurus. Okay, life path 5. That does also show up here. So it's going towards this energy. Okay, that's light and bright and vibrant. Just definitely does not need to be this one here. Okay, so it's relaxing. It's tempering my energy. Try not to get so wound up. Try not to respond in a negative manner, because I realise that this doesn't work, okay, and it pushes people away. Scorpio for December. So 3 of Swords, but I'm going to continue to do it through December because now I realise that I'm hurt now. So, I don't know. There's waiting to leave this 3 of Swords behind. It might just be someone that's transitioning out of a bad toxic relationship here. Scorpio for December. But the person's still here willing to work, but someone's making them self-doubt whether the person wants to work on the relationship or not. Because the 5 comes from self-doubt. Okay. Scorpio for December. Scorpio for December. 10 of Pentacles, but it's happy-go-lucky, is Meg Ryan. So you've got 3. So you've got the Empress. So you've got a lot of stable energy, but you've got some unstable energy around your environment here. So you're going to have to pick out who ends up being unstable and avoid unstable people. You can't save unstable people, okay? You can only save yourself, right? Because a person distracts your good vibration, okay? So the people with a bad vibration and a bad negativity, that's what happens when we do YouTube, what to be aware of in your environment. People with a bad attitude, or people with like bad toxic energy, with bad thoughts, with that sort of stuff, what to be aware of, what's coming towards you, okay? So it happened to be a Scorpio person that was moaning in my comment section, saying that I was full of shit and doing nothing but talk about myself and really slagging me off, and then completely stupid, okay, actually realising that all of my readings were saying awooga, red flags, warning, negativity, harm coming your way. It was towards my work, okay, a negative person. They're on YouTube watching tarot readings, so the person's life is probably fucked where they're a cross-watcher, getting really angry. I think it was in the Sag, it might have been Virgo reading, I think it were, actually. But yeah, again, someone that's never satisfied, hypocritical, someone that always moans and, you know, complains and God knows what else. And they end up in the state of no one wanting to know them. Because their vibration is bad, they complain, they have an opinion all the time about other people. So very bad vibrations to be around. So let's see, so they just find themselves blocked all the time. And I think that's what Scorpio reading said last time. Which was so much blocking as this Danny LaRusso. And there was. They all got blocked. There was quite a few people that got blocked on the channel because of the complaining and the complaining and the complaining. So that will take over in their relationships. If they can complain at a channel, they'll complain all the fucking time. Okay, so you have to be very careful. Like I said, when it comes to like your environment, you need to understand that your environment is what I'm telling you to be aware of. Okay. Let's see, Scorpio for December. Scorpio for December 2022. So you got working, manifesting, a new beginning and a fresh start. You got a lot of action coming up towards Christmas. Scorpio for December. So we're still in year 6. There's the devil energy. So it could be a toxic situation that could be going on at home maybe. There's also a lot of obsession about a love interest that is definitely here. Yeah, there's working, building, creating. Anything that's also spiritual is the Magician and the 6 of Pentacles. You don't have to worry about what a spiritual gift for those people that ask me. You're either psychic or you're a tarot reader or a medium. If you're a medium, then obviously you channel deceased loved ones. So you need to do more of a go to a boozer in a pub and start, you know, £5 each and blah, 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 and all come in and I'll channel your deceased loved one in a group of people. Or you're a tarot card reader, you know. So whichever way it is, you know. Because, you know, people don't fly and stuff like that, you know. So what's a spiritual gift? Reading tarot cards and being a psychic and a tarot card reader, or a medium, or just a tarot card reader. There are multiple ways, but you've got to do something spiritual, okay? So that, like I said, that's working on a spiritual plan, an idea of something, working on a spiritual union, a connection with a partner. What's the Strength card here for? Is a King of Cups. So someone's definitely in love with an Aquarian, a Leo, Life Path 8, with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That's the couple. What is the what's the 5 of Wands in reverse for? is a 10 of Swords. So that's the ending of arguments and trying to just ignore the energy, trying to get over it, to be happy. 10 of Cups. Yeah, 6 of Cups. So it could be in the family as well as the relationship, but there's 100% a relationship that's present. What's the Hierophant here for? The Hierophant is a Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo person also. So you've got a very strong connection, very loving and passionate, looking forward to the future, very optimistic about the relationship and entering into December and also into year 7. Transitioning spiritually and emotionally away from families, possibly. Death card is the 10 of Cups, yeah, so very happy in my relationship. 6 of Cups is also here. So yeah, luck being very much on my side, feeling very good that, you know, I'm feeling optimistic that things are going to work out really well for us in the relationship, for us also financially as well. Okay, realizing that change is where you'll be rewarded. Your environment, if restricted, you can't be rewarded in a restricted area. In a restricted area is where you will close down, because you will be forced to close down. So you grab hold of your environment. When you physically fight through that to change your environment, you will be open and more relaxed, more loving, more giving, more caring, spending more time, very loved. Loving yourself, feeling around that your environment is very relaxed. When you do, your muscles and your tension will relax and you'll start to manifest, which is here. Okay, so environmental change is coming, because not much really happens in year 6. Okay, you just continue on the way you are until year 7. That means the Chariot and the Tower. Okay, major arcana energy. So what's Temperance energy here for? Is a married couple relationship going really well for a person. 3 of Swords, then you might get a jealous person. But no, this is still also feeling very loving and passionate around a Piscean maybe. What is the Ace of Wands? Feeling very creative. But no, someone is, like I said, man, I have to say it. This is why I'm stopping doing some people on YouTube, because of the amount of negativity. People keep looking for passionate beginnings with the 5 of Wands and the 3 of Swords, so they get nowhere here. This is like I'm doing my craft and I feel very passionate about it. Okay, but what do I get for my passionate, creative oneself? People that just look for answers in tarot and not the advice. So this is just, like I said, very argumentative, pissed off, fucking annoyed, pushing people's buttons, looking for a dopamine response. You know, it's not good. Okay, could be around your work environment or around someone's environment. But like I said, it's people that don't feel dopamine. So a narcissist can very much get that way, where they don't feel dopamine until they put the person in pain. When a person feels pain is when they then start to feel dopamine. If you've got a bad back, after like 2 or 3 days you suddenly realise that it's gone, that's because the dopamine has travelled through your body. Insulin, also, like I said, adrenaline creates dopamine. So the adrenaline kicks in, that's the rush, okay? That creates dopamine. The dopamine starts to form through the body. That's the rush between this energy. I need to rush in to force this person to close down so I can take their adrenaline away. It's an adrenaline junkie. Here, it's like a responding energy. Okay, I need to poke your buttons and get you tempered, so your temper flares, so I can feel pain. Okay, and then when I feel pain, you'll create dopamine, you'll respond, and then I can take all of your dopamine from you. Yeah. That's why you get drained of dopamine, because they wind you up. That's an anger energy. When that's pain. Okay, when you're really pissed off and you're angry, your body is creating, it's creating dopamine. Where do I go to create what's painful? If that be another person, where does that go? Projection to the other person. Okay, so they look for a response. 3 of Wands. It's very important. That's going to be on the teaching tier about dopamine, adrenaline, where it's created, how to curb our aggression and our anger, and then also how to get our own, and then how to use it in the form of manifestation. Okay, and it'll work out around environment mainly, but we'll start to add that towards finances, money, building a career. Okay, more of a healthier lifestyle, more of the healthier relationship lessons learned. Okay, the body, creating from oneself of a manifestation of the body. when the body creates a manifestation, it needs to feel what? Dopamine. Has to feel dopamine. That's the rush of blood to the head. That's the erection. That's the action, the anticipation. Done it, over. One pump jump. It's finished, it's done. My dopamine level's gone, my adrenaline is gone. But the rush between needing it and wanting it is the frustration. Having it really quickly, it's over and then that. But the anticipation between how long ejaculation is between two people is the dopamine of the rush of to this head and then to this head up here. Okay, so it's very important. Okay, it's about living in the moment of the orgasm that life can bring, of a rush of blood to the head. So you get Chris Cornell or Chris Martin or Danielle. What's the Queen of Pentacles? Here, so 9 of Cups. So still addicted to my person. What's the 2 of Pentacles? Is the 5 of Swords. Oh dear, and the 2 of Cups. So someone's getting really pissed off and annoyed that they can't let go of the 2 of Cups. And they, like I said, in the other readings, this come up as a mother or a lover. But a mother had a very strong attachment to a child here. Okay, it's very negative, 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 negative. I'm looking for a response to annoy you so I can take your adrenaline. This is an adrenaline rush of aggression. Oh, I'm fucking so tempered now. I'm going to have a go at you now, okay, to see how you respond. It's a lesson. Okay, what can't I feel? Much at all, because you're not giving me any attention. You're not paying me attention. Attention seeker, adrenaline junkie. Okay. Because what? I haven't learnt by my environment. I haven't learnt by my lessons yet. Which means that I keep letting other people wind me up. So I haven't changed my environment. I haven't changed my job. I haven't never changed my mind. Or I've never changed anything about myself at all. So I force people away, okay? And I will learn, because if not, it will be taken away when time comes, which is year 7. Okay, so what is the 10 of Pentacles? So it might be around your work. Yep, the same card that came up in the same area, around a mother, someone's mother here, or their ex-husband or wife. What's the Empress for? 2. Looking for a different opportunity away from this negativity, because it comes at this High Priestess in power with a decision to make, left or right, backwards or forwards. Forwards towards a new beginning, a fresh start, and something else that's more stable for me. There can be a love interest, an opportunity of life, or a job, or with my partner without this energy. And that is what I'm focused on, is a new beginning and a fresh start. But when does that come? Year 7. What's the 8 of Pentacles? 8 of Pentacles is the Emperor and the King of Wands. So yeah, you got a very loving couple that's here. The Queen of Wands with the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements and also numbers, is with the King of Wands. And they could have Scorpio and Aries in their chart, also like mine. But I have Aries and Scorpio. But again, it can be a life path 4, Scorpio, Aries, 8 Aquarian, Leo energies. And then also here too. So they're a couple. They're married already. They are a couple. They are thinking about getting away from this kind of environment that is here. Okay. So like I said, if you're a mother, okay, and you've been fighting with an ex-husband, okay, a lot, okay, you might see a lot of changes that happen around your children leaving houses or going towards an ex. One of them, when it starts to come towards year 7, okay, because that will be news as well. They'll be like, oh my God, I can't believe this is just, you know, gone in my favour or out of my favour. You know, like I said, a year is also going to be in reverse. So like when we went through Scorpio, when we went through COVID, we were all in year 5. We were at like year 4, but mainly year 5 is when we were, okay. So this was a lot of fucking hospitals, a lot of people that were dying and a lot of people that were ill. Okay, and you would have also seen that during 5 there would have been a hell of a lot of arguments within a relationship, splitting up and getting over. Definitely within the marriage that would have come, okay. And then you would have seen the divorce started happening through 6. Okay, that means the lowest vibration of 6, which means a Capricorn, Gemini energy of toxicity, a lot of it, which would mean money, finances and bills. Through year 6 is where we started to where COVID started to come out, and then all bills, electricity shot through the sky roof. All of the economy crashed, fucking everything else, and now really toxic bills, stress, worry, money, very much of a concern. Okay, of water bills, cars, fucking everything skyrocketed, food, addictions, all that sort of stuff, man, through 6. Okay, so now we're going 7. Okay, so rebuilding the economy. Okay, globally, that'll be everybody. Rebuilding the economy. Okay, rebuilding a business, rebuilding oneself. Okay, rebuilding everybody. Okay, moving, traveling, going, leaving toxic energies behind, starting a new life. Okay, so what's the Magician here for? The Star. So you get this new beginning that's very present and coming up. Knight of Swords, the Chariot. There you go. So everybody is now starting to transition towards the energy of 7, but we are still in 6. Okay, so we're still here. 6s will come up in no matter what year it is, but we are transitioning. We are moving. Okay. So what's the Devil? Hermit. 6, moving, moving. Okay, so talking with partner, planning on travel and moving. Okay. What is the Knight of Cups? Yep, there you go. And there it comes. Leaving here to go here. First card out, second card out. Okay, leaving 5. Okay, whatever went on through 5 and then was created through 6. Okay, that continues on through this reading of negativity that some people will be left and they'll be going with. So if you've got children with partners, they're moving in with their partner, they're leaving the house and the home. Okay, the person, if they're on their own in the house and the home, will build up their life for a 7 where they are, but with someone that enters into it for a 7. Okay, so parting ways. But then 7 will bring people back together of families that will wait. 7 of Pentacles, waiting for your return to come back home and visit. And then, oh, what's in your life? Oh, this has entered into my life as you left it. Okay, so everybody will get a piece of something, but everybody will be leaving and moving and continuing to go on. Couples moving in together, leaving houses and homes, children, okay, accomplishing, maybe leaving for school, college, grants, all that sort of stuff, okay, and all of that sort of stuff, and coming out of that sort of time, okay, to start over a new leaf in life, okay, and that's for everybody. Everybody that will be left will get something, okay, and there we go, okay. So yeah, and then 8 will be more about continuing forward. Okay, yeah. So that's next year or the year after that. Anyway, so Scorpio, Aries, or Life Path 4. Thank you very much, guys. Really do appreciate it. That is your general overview for your month of December. If you wish to continue on through the weeklies, and that'll be what's in the tea. There's another deck that's coming up very shortly too, as soon as it arrives from America. But as soon as it gets here, there'll be a load of other different readings that start to show you over on Patreon. But like I said, you will need to be on the silver or the gold tier for all of the other questions and answers that we look for each week. Each week is slightly different with the readings or cards that I will use. Okay, and there'll be 2 or 3 readings in each one. Okay, so thanks very much, guys, and I'll see you soon.